Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Jay Avenge. They say this build is done for, that it's patched. They say this build is cheeks. They say this build requires no skills. Well, into this video, I'm gonna share with y'all a build that's still dominating after all these recent patches. A build that will silence all the noise out there and make you look good doing it. A build that can shoot lights out, a build that's dominant inside the paint, a build that you can rock with on the 1s, 2s, 3s, rec, or pro-am. Alright, enough said. I'll let y'all see it for yourself. Let's get into it, y'all. To start things off, this is a center build. You're gonna go max height at 7'4" with a weight of 244 pounds. And you're gonna go with minimum wingspan at 7'4". As for the physicals, we're gonna put speed all the way up to 57, with the agility max to 43. Yes, the speed and agility appears low, but it's doable on this build. This isn't a build that's going to be guarding the pick and roll on 3s or in the rec. And if you're using this build in 2s court, chances are you're going to be hedging only on screens. Next, we're going to push strength to 91. This will give you gold brick wall. You can use your max bash plus 2 to bump it up to legend brick wall if needed. Personally, I leave my brick wall at Hall of Fame and it gets the job done. Then we're going to max out our vertical at 70. This should help out with snagging them boards. And since this build is so tall and strong, you're not going to need more than 70 vert on this build. Let's get into shooting for this build. You're going to put mid-range at 85, 3-ball at 89, and free throw at 72. With the 89 3-ball, you unlock gold set shot specialist, silver deadeye, and silver limitless. For this build, I use a max bash plus 2 to bump set shot specialist to legend and +1 Limitless to Hall of Fame so I can shoot from deep. You can also apply the same to Deadeye and bump it to Gold or Hall of Fame. But honestly, due to the height of this build, I feel like Silver Deadeye is good enough. You don't get shit to shoot it on this build, but it's not needed. You literally can fade from mid-range or 3-ball all day on this build and green them consistently without that badge. Even better, most of the time when you fade, it gets very little contested due to your height and how big this build is. Oh, and if you're worried that the build has only 72 free throw, don't be. Trust me when I say this, a 72 free throw is all you need in this game. Put on Kevin Durant, free throw, and you're good to go. Rarely am I missing from the free throw line with KD equipped. Overall, you're not going to have any issues shooting on this build. Whether it's a post fade, mid fade, hop jumper, or deep 3-ball, you should be greening with ease, especially if you're using rhythm shooting. Just take a look at some of these clips. Pretty insane stuff, man. Next up, finishing. For the most part, you're not going to use this build to get contact dunks. You're going to be popping out for 3s or hitting them midi fades. But for those rare occasions when you get stuck down low in the paint, you'll be hard to stop when using the standing dunk meter. With a 90 standing dunk, which unlocks gold rise up, the green window is super huge, and you should be able to green your standing dunks almost every time. I usually hit them with the drop step and then pump fake once or twice before I stand dunk on my opponent. It's super cheesy, and I know those guarding me are hella annoyed by it. I know I would be, I'm just saying. And a 7 driving dunk ain't bad either. For the most part, I usually don't get blocked when I'm rolling to the paint for a dunk. I'm banging out with a 70 driving dunk. You already know. On to playmaking. You're gonna put pass accuracy up to a 76. This will unlock silver break starter, silver dimer, and silver versatile visionary. If you ain't comfortable with silver badges for these areas, you can max bash plus 1 or 2 it and get them to gold Hall of Fame with a 76 pass accuracy and silver break starter equipped. Once I snag a defensive board, I'm launching those outlet passes to my teammates. The passes usually get to my teammates pretty fast too. And if you're wondering why I have my ball handle at 40, it's needed to unlock the normal behind the back animation that creates separation for you to get a shot off against opponents that are guarding you super tight. Let's get into defense for this build. You're only applying attributes to interior defense and block. You're going to put interior defense to 86 and block to 88. When I get cap breakers, I'm going to add 2 cap breakers to interior defense, bumping it to 88, and 5 cap breakers to block, putting it to 93. In doing so, it will unlock gold paint patroller, gold post lockdown, and bronze high fly denier. I like to have gold paint patroller and gold post lockdown just in case I need to bump it up to legend if I run into a post scoring big in the park or rec. And if you're concerned with owning bronze high flyer denier, I'm telling you not to worry about it, because you're getting those blocks. On this build, you can only get bronze high flyer denier due to having a 70 vert. However, you can use your +1 or 2 and bump it to silver or gold. Personally, I +1 mine to silver high flyer denier and I'm getting nasty blocks with it. I think it's due to a 93 block and not so much to the badge itself. Lastly, let's talk about rebounding on this build. You're gonna put offensive rebound at 75 and defensive rebound will be maxed out at 92. I know most people make 7-4 builds with 85 defensive boards, but I like my Legend Rebound Chaser, which you can get when you apply your max badge +2 to it. With these attributes, you'll be able to get both Legend box out Bs and Rebound Chaser. You should have no problem boxing out and snagging boards over any big due to your weight, strength, and Legend badges. I want to also mention the following. For this build, I selected rebounding as my build specialization. So I'll be getting 2 cap breakers for rebounding, which I'm going to apply to offensive rebounding. I'm also going to add an additional 3 cap breaker to O board, bumping it to 80. I know it may seem unnecessary, but I just feel more comfortable having an O board at 80. It's more of a preference thing. Let's talk about cap breakers briefly. For the most part, this build is already good without any cap breakers. But once you start unlocking them, you can apply it to post control, standing dunk, mid-range, pass accuracy, interior defense, or block. It's totally up to you. Add those cap breakers to those areas that is tailored to your game. It wouldn't make sense to waste your cap breakers on attributes that ain't gonna matter to you or help you with your game. And there you have it. You have built one of the most unguardable and broken builds in NBA 2K26 right now. This 7-4 playmaking rebounding stretch build is a must-have in any game mode, especially in the rec or pro-am. A build that's gonna annoy the heck out of any opposing team. With that said, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to drop a like, hit that sub button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any content from your boy. Let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this build. Would you rock with it? Do you think this build is good for the entire year? Let me know, y'all. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.